Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here, we're in nature, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to stop feeling life's against you. Right? I had to move to a new location because people were complaining about the noise. I said, what did I do? Can I get a hello there? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Right? Sometimes we get these obstacles. Things happen in life, right? And how we respond is either gonna make us or break us, right? And what's helped me along my journey, because I've been making videos for so long, I can't even remember when I started, right? I used to do them in my garden. And once again, it wasn't the right environment to create, because I would be really getting into the flow of things. And there were cars going by. So I realized for a situation to change, I had to change. Let me repeat that. For any situation to change, you've got to change. You got to start moving. Metamorphosis, the great poet Ovid talked of it. Life is change. That is the only constant. So when you might be in a situation right now and it's not changing, you've got to change. We got a question that came in from someone who said that they feel overwhelmed right now. Crazy things are happening right now, but lots of them at the same time right now, and it's really uncomfortable right now. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Stop feeling like life's going against me. Because right now, we good, right? We're in nature, getting high off the prana. The universe is conspiring to help me every single day. That's my mindset. But just like you, many years ago, I thought people were out to get me. Situations were out to get me. The cat down the road was out to get me. Life was out to get me. Nobody is out to get you if you aren't out to get yourself. Slow motion with a cactus behind me. Nobody is out to get you if you aren't out to get yourself. That's what's helped me so much along my journey. It's not easy. Life is a package. 7-day vegan challenge alert. Right? Over a decade ago, before I started to eat healthy, become a vegan, I had a whole lot of problems. And right now, I still have a whole lot of problems. But they're not really problems. They are what I call stepping stones to help me become my greatest version, because I've changed my perspective. Back in the day when I couldn't record in my garden because cars were going by, I came to the park. No, we're not doing it there, right? I came to the park. I came to nature, an open space where I would be accepted because I changed my perspective. I realized we are living in a sea of infinite potentialities. So I was eating a lot of junk. Life's hard enough, right? That's why you got to ask yourself, am I putting the right fuel into this vehicle we call the human body? Because there was a time where I would just be binging on French fries, Coca-Cola, donuts, lots of sugar, lots of junk. And then I would go out into the world And sometimes people would just shout at me for no reason. Do you know how that made me feel? Sometimes I would be driving and someone would beep their horn at me for no reason. Sometimes the cat down the road would go missing. Sometimes things happen in life which really make us feel terrible. So if you aren't putting in the right fuel into your vehicle, which we call the human body, you aren't giving yourself a head start to deal with the obstacles that life throws your way. Slow motion. Right? So when I started to refuel with the right fuel, my body vehicle started to help me become my greatest version. I went to Brazil, got a whole lot of acai, packed full of vitamin C. I started to feel better, started to look better. My hair was still the same though. Don't worry about it. Right? I started to realize that life wasn't happening to me. Life was responding to me, my words, thoughts, and actions. Your words, thoughts, and actions will shape who you will become. Oh, is that right, Ralph? It sounds easy enough, but a lot of us, we don't realize it really is that simple. You see, I speak of how life is very similar to a film. But you see, a lot of us, we write ourselves a role that doesn't serve us. We write ourselves and make ourselves a character that doesn't serve us. So, you've got to start asking yourself, how can I write myself a better role in my life film? Let me repeat that. How can I write myself a better role in my life film? You don't want to be a shitty character. What is your story? How does it play out? If you can visualize that, then you will start to realize that life is not working against you when you are working for yourself. Let me repeat that again. When you can visualize that, you realize life is not working against you when you are working for yourself. But you don't want to do that, right? Because you have repeated certain phrases to yourself time and time again without realizing it's all BS. Oh, it's all BS. Belief systems. Some people say, I only attract bad luck. Well, you said it, not me. Ain't got anything to do with me. Every day I wake up with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. Because I visualize that before I wake up. And when life throws what I call bananas at me, right? You're on stage and people throw bananas at you. Just eat them. Can I get a hello there? And keep it moving. We aren't victims of our circumstance when we realize how much power when we realize how much power we really do have. Life isn't perfect, right? This isn't Sesame Street. This is life, where sometimes we are in the presence of individuals which really test us and challenge us. Sometimes it's a gift. It's a blessing in disguise, right? I was recording where I'm staying, and once again, I could see that the environment wasn't really the best environment to do it. So I just came and landed in a massive canyon. And there are trees everywhere to make videos. I'm like loving this place. But it only happened because I was confronted by a challenge and I chose to move somewhere else. Because I realized life wasn't going against me. People aren't out to get you unless you are out to get yourself. We don't have support. Nobody's around because everybody's busy. So if you can realize, if you find a tribe, right? I've been sharing for so long. I've been featuring people for so long on Infinite Waters, doing collaborations, because I realized, look, we need each other. You need a support network. A lot of us, we think it's me against the world. If you think it's you against the world, good luck, right? Because you're going to be outnumbered. Big time. A lot of us, we don't see that life is a gigantic mirror. And that was the really massive wake-up call for me, right? Just imagine a mirror that mimics your every move. Wait a minute, that's what mirrors do. The universe is mimicking your every word, thought, and action. Every single vibration emanating out of you. Life's a mimic. If you're feeling great, the world, the universe starts to feel great with you. If you feel like a victim, I remember over a decade ago when I finished studying psychology and criminology, I had a great lecturer. And he always used to talk about Fritz Perls, one of my inspirations, great psychologist. He said, you must take responsibility 100% for your life. What is responsibility but responding to your ability? I thought this guy was crazy. I said, that's not fair. Because sometimes we do want to feel like victims. We do feel hard done by because we say it's not my fault. I realized where he was coming from. That it's the more empowering stance to have. Because if you take responsibility, you've got a chance. If you see yourself as a victim, you are justifying staying where you are right now. You give yourself an excuse to be miserable, to feel powerless, when in actuality, you are powerful beyond measure. So, because I've been doing videos for so many years, it hasn't been easy. Like Coldplay said, nobody said it would be easy, baby. But you learn how to be the bamboo, to move and sway with the wind, to be flexible, not to be so stiff and rigid, right? I've done videos in so many different countries, but you're still going to see a similar scenery because we're in nature, baby, right? But there have been challenges. Things break down. But I say, I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff. And we are going to break that door down. That door which says you can't go any further. No, we don't see any doors. We can walk straight through. Why? Because of a mindset which says we can be anything we want. We can be anything we want, and then we can do anything we want. I'm not like any different from you. I just know the power of attitude, being a psychologist, a counselor, talking to people every single day and seeing that the belief you have as soon as you wake up is gonna influence your whole day. That's why I choose to think thoughts which are going to help me along my journey. It's a conscious choice. Happiness is a conscious choice. But you see, you reach a point where you realize you can start imprinting everything around you because you are magic. You are energy. And everything is energy. But you see, like attracts like. If you are in a situation right now and you feel maybe you can't pay your rent, friends have disappeared on you, you feel nobody loves you, I'm here to tell you, people love you. I love you. Right? I say every single day, check this out. I've got people everywhere that love Infinite Waters. That's my mindset. And because of that, we're growing larger and larger. Because I realize how many people love Infinite Waters. That helps me a lot. I don't think people are out to get me. In fact, people love me so much. Even the cat down the road is like, oh my gosh, can I get a hello there? Oh my gosh. That will help you when you feel life is going against you. Look for the people who have always been there. Yes, some people don't care about you. The question is, do you care enough about yourself to place yourself with people who do? It's balance. It's ecotherapy. It all starts with you. I feel so peaceful right now. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Beautiful day here in California. Remind yourself, nobody is going against you unless you are going against yourself. Remind yourself, you can write yourself in a role that is so spectacular. Write it today. Write the character you want to be in your film. Better make it a good one too. And cast me as your other actor in the film, right? We'll be riding along with a cat down the road, of course. Right? And start refueling with the right fuel. Eating more foods with live enzymes, because life is hard enough. You need to be in the best shape of your life to realize that anything the universe is sending to you is only to help you become your greatest version. I love that. I might even put that on Instagram today. Have a beautiful day. We're out here. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Infinite Waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.